All right, guys, so here we go. Welcome back to Trinity Training. This is actually like video number 2 to back it up from the restaurant example, because the restaurant example does a very good job at explaining to people how they should have a massive grand opening. They should invite a lot of people, and out of a lot of those people, they're going to get referrals, clients, business partners, all that stuff. But the most important part is that they have the right environment and the right place to impress the heck out of people, which we do. So now, in order to further that, we actually have something called a baseball example. And the baseball example is not so much so they can understand the structure, so they can understand the mindset and how to start thinking like a business owner and how to start thinking how I'm going to impress people and how I'm going to help them out, okay? So let's go through that. So master this one too, okay? So again, Mr. Klein, what I'm going to show you next is it's an example of playing baseball. You know how to play baseball, right? So obviously, yes, it has home plate, it has first, it has second, it has third, and obviously you know that the team that hits the most runs and goes all around the plate, they're the ones who are gonna win the game. True? True. So let me ask you a question. How would you feel if every time you went to bat, like you hit the ball? You feel awesome, right? I agree with you. Like every single time you bat, you hit, you got to first base. That'll be pretty cool. Actually, in baseball, if you hit a 400, you become the Hall of Fame, which is all that means is that out of 10 times you just hit it out, you just get to base 4, and you're like in the Hall of Fame. You're like one of the best. So here's what we're gonna do for you. We're gonna make you even more better than the Hall of Fame, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna pretty much guarantee you that 100% of the time we're gonna get you to first base. So what is that in our business? In our business, first base is just impressing people. And that's it. Just impress people. So how are we going to impress people? So we're going to impress people by being courteous, showing up on time, making sure that we're not sales-like, making sure that we're not pushy, making sure that we do education, that we provide a great service. So for whoever you refer us to, whoever we're going to go see, whoever you're going to have in that grand opening, we're going to make sure that 100% of the time they get to first base and they get impressed by you and your associations with us. And you're going to feel great. So how are you going to feel if every person that we go see, they're impressed by you and your associations with us? Obviously, you'll feel awesome, right? Which is pretty cool. Out of that, you're actually going to get about 70%, or 7 out of 10 people that go to bat. You're going to get about 70% that say, hey, I want to give you some referrals. Like I know a bunch of people that could use those services, that could use one of those insurance, that could start saving some money, that could start getting out of debt. And you're going to get a lot of those people that give you some referrals. But here's what my job is as your trainer, is my job is to get your referrals. So if 7 of those people, if you get 7 people that refer you to 5 people, now you got 35 more people to go see, which is pretty cool. So my job as your trainer is to open you up markets. So we're going to impress the heck out of everybody. 100% of them are going to be impressed by you and your associations with us. And about 70%, so 7 out of those 10 are going to give you referrals, which is pretty cool. And then from those referrals, we're just going to go impress the heck out of them too, which is awesome. Now, out of that, you're probably going to get about 50% or 5 out of 10 that actually say, hey, I want to become your client. Like, I love that product that you have. I love that Index Universal Life. I love that term. I want to save money. I want my kids to go to college. And they're going to be so happy with what we show them and how impressed they are, that they're going to want to become your client. So how would you feel when people are telling like, hey, I want to become your client? Like, hey, I want you to help me. How are you going to feel? You're going to feel great, right? Yeah, so that's awesome. So that's going to be that. And then you're going to get about 30% or 3 out of 10 that actually tell you like, hey, how can I become your business partner? How can I do what you do? Like, hey, I know you love it. I see you all dressed up now, and I see you growing and becoming better, and now you're out here helping families. Can I do that too? And of course, we're going to give them that opportunity to work with us too. So that's going to be that. But here's what I wanted to show you, okay? This is the most important part about all this. The main reason why people don't do good in WFG or they end up quitting is because of this. Pay attention. So let me ask you a question. Let's say I was your coach, and we're going to play baseball, right? And I told you like, hey, every single time that you bat, you better hit a triple or a home run or I'm kicking you off the team. How would you feel? Crazy, right? You'd be like, it's never going to happen. Just getting to first base every time will be impressive, right? But hitting a triple and a home run every single time you bat, that's like crazy, right? So here's the thing that a lot of people think in WFG, or they do, okay? They think like, hey, every person that I invite, every person that I talk to, every phone call that I make, they got to become my clients or they got to join in business. Dude, that is too much pressure on you. Like, get rid of that. Get rid of that mindset. Get rid of that thinking. Because guess what? People smell you coming. As soon as you make a phone call, as soon as you let somebody know, they're like, oh, this guy wants something. This guy wants something from me. This guy wants something from me. And they're going to run away from you like you got the plague, okay? So what I want you to do is get rid of that mindset. Forget about third base. Forget about home run. Even forget about second base, because that's my job as a trainer, is to open you more markets. All you got to worry about is first base. That's it. So whenever you're going to make a phone call, whenever you're going to talk to people, the list of people that we're going to come up with next, which is the list of people that is going to be your inventory, the people you're going to start playing baseball with, the people that are going to go to your grand opening of your restaurant, all we're going to do is just get to first base and just let the chips fall where they may. We're going to worry about impressing the heck out of them, and so they could love you, love your associations with us. They're going to refer you to people, and just let the chips fall where they may. But if we do a great job, you and me are out on the field and we impress the heck out of them, well, guess what? They're going to become your client. They're going to become a recruit. But let that be the second thing. All you got to worry about is just impress enough people. And if we impress enough people, you'll get enough results and you will win this game. So let's go work on it. See ya.